In your role as a father, what do you hope to pass on to your children?
I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. I'm not too good with my kids.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I think I could be a better father,
Okay.
but it's hard. It's hard. I treat my kids more, say, like my homie. Like my daughter, she's like my homie. It's more, it's no really babying or nothing like that. It's just like my homie. And she just treat me like a homie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Rather than how you really supposed to treat your kids. But
What do you think that's supposed to look like?
um I see people like have family day and like I see like walks in the park and like Disney worlds and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think just because I was locked up and now that I'm home, I miss that part because now I'm home. My only focus is to stay home and get to the bag. And getting to the bag really fucks up your time to be a father. So it's like you come home, all right, you're supposed to chill and get everything together, but now you rapping. Now you can't make certain days or birthdays because you're on the road. And some people will feel bad, but I don't feel bad because without that, I still can't take care of my kids. So you want time, you want me there, and not be able to go to private school or not be able to afford these things that you like or pay rent because it's just me. I don't have nobody to lean on. So I gotta go like extra hard for myself because I know my mother's not doing it or her father or our friends. So it's just me. But that's where I think I lack as a father, time. Man.
I mean, it sounds like the story that you hear other successful fathers go through, right?
Yeah, but I see, even I look on Instagram and then I see, I don't know if it's just for Instagram, you know, some people do stuff just for Instagram. But I see them make time, but it's like I'm fighting to be successful. So maybe when I do get to that point where I could just take 2-3 weeks off, a month off, I'll be like them, like going on trips and stuff. But right now I'm at, like, this is my last shot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just fighting this fight by myself.
How hard is it to stay out of trouble?
It's real hard, especially being like a aggressive rapper. I don't think R&B dudes go through what gangster rappers do. And I say gangster rapper meaning like lyrics, because it's like you gotta live what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard because nobody really wants to deal with the gangster rappers, especially in New York. Like, they don't allow you to go to certain parties. You don't get those certain invites. But you like my music, but you don't like me pulling up to your establishment. So it's kind of, the crazy thing is, what really like fucked my head up is something Juan told me like 2-3 days ago. And he said, yo, you're family, but ask yourself, do I want you in my establishment?
Wow.
And it's crazy because that's the stigma that comes with everybody getting shot. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck that. I don't want this guy here. And it's right. But again, that's a fight I gotta fight myself. A lot of people can't relate to it. So some people be like, yo, nah, you could just chill and go to Disney World. And I'm like, what? I gotta go to the studio. I gotta make a record.
That's a lot of pressure to have, right? Because you're not in the place that you were in before when that was the lifestyle that you were very much in. It landed you in prison. You tell those stories when you rap, and now people probably want to keep hearing that. But that's a lot of pressure to be under.
Yeah.
So do you think that your music will change, or I mean, what? Where
I
do
think
you
it's changing now.
Okay.
It's changing now. I don't want to get put in that box of, oh, he's only a gangster rapper. So even with this project, I just did certain things different. I just gave them a variety of songs, other than just a whole album worth of shoot 'em up, bang bang. Yeah.
I mean, if I may, even at the beginning of our talk today, it sounds like you've never really been in a box. You've always done what makes the most sense for you.
Definitely.
Right? So I wonder if there's a way to continue doing that with your music.
I think I'm still doing it, like doing everything my way, and I'm okay with that. A lot of people feel like my way is wrong, but again, like if I had to pick up a phone right now, if you were to put a gun on my head and say, call somebody right now you could depend on, like you know for like reasonable doubt, or you die, I wouldn't be able to pick up the phone. And it's crazy, but it's life.
Is that because you really don't have anybody that you can lean on like that?
It's just because I don't trust nobody. And I'm okay with that.
You're okay with not trusting anyone?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
And I think that goes back to what you were talking about with the environment that you grew up in, right? But you can miss out on the relationships that you want to have if you're not in a position to trust.
You're right. I don't know. It's a heavy burden to carry, and I'm just carrying it for now because I've been let down so much, and I know I ain't gonna let myself down. You know what I'm saying? I know I got me, so I kind of move that way. It's like, even if I kind of a little trust you, I don't trust you.
You don't.
It's just like, so I could be like, I knew not to trust you. Even if you fuck that package up, I'm just like, I knew to watch you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like something I just psych myself up with.
I want to know about your plans for sharing the experience that you had with being incarcerated, coming out, sort of changing the way that you think about life and your career. Do you plan to tell that story in a way to, evoke prison reform or help other young people not end up in prison?
Yeah, I definitely plan to do that. I plan to do that in the future. I just want to cleanse myself. I want to fight these demons real quick, because you don't want to run for president and then have to deal with something popping up. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, like, I just want to be, and that's the thing about it. That's why I just want to get so lit, trouble will never find me. You know what I mean? Like, so successful that I don't have to worry about being in the wrong places at the wrong time. Or rubbing shoulders with the wrong people. Like, my shoulder rubbing now with just so much good people that I know I ain't gonna get in trouble. Like, for a hood dude or for a dude that's trying to get there, there's so much things that could go wrong. Like, you could go to a hosting and something happens. I can't wait till I'm just doing concerts and just do my show and then get out of there. But I definitely want to help the kids and people that's incarcerated, because they feel like I felt, you know what I'm saying, hopeless. Feel like nobody watching or nobody listening or nobody cares. But it's people that care that you just meet. You know what I'm saying? It's people that I met to this day that helped me more than people that I would have died for. So it's kind of tricky, but I still don't trust nobody.
That sounds like a demon that you may have to work through.
Yeah.
It does.
But it hurts. It hurts so bad.
It hurts to trust people.
It hurts so bad because 9 times out of 10, you shouldn't have trusted them in the first place.
Hmm.
But the crazy thing is, I don't want nobody to trust me either.
You don't?
Nah, don't trust me. Because in the world we live in my world, I feel like, especially when doing business, it always should be business. Like, don't count my money. If I done sold you something, count my money, because I'm gonna count yours. And then that's to be the best relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's business. But everything I do, I want you to not trust me, because that makes you a better person to me. Like, as soon as it's a sign of weakness to me when you just like, oh, nah, I trust you, go. I'll be in that car going, and you be having $30,000 less than what you were supposed to get. But again, to the people that's incarcerated and all that and going through what they going through, I love to help. I would love to help, but I just gotta think of a way to help rather than saying I wanna help. So when I probably get that answer, I'll definitely execute that plan.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think it sounds like this year is going to be a pretty amazing year for you.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I feel like, again, it's just certain things where I know like I'm blessed. I know, I feel something's coming. Because it's always something that happens for me good. Out of every year, something good happens for me. And who would have thought, like, I'm in a $1.5 million house, got 3 cars. I'm living a life that I used to envy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the other side and it feels good. So I definitely would want to give people hope. Like, go back there and talk to these people and let them know. Especially like rappers. There's so much good rappers in jail. You know, there's so much ways to make money, you know, and you can help. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes that can rap their ass off that's never come home. You can actually get them some publishing credit. Yo, write some lines and send them home. So much different things you could give people hope with, man. And right now, I think those are my biggest fans. Because every time somebody coming from jail, they be like, yo, we saw you on BT, yo, we rooting for you. And that's the people that I can relate with. So I really want to go and do that. So if you find a way for me to do that, that'll be dope.
All right. I'm going to keep watching. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Thanks.
So I guess this is it. Thank you for talking with me.
Thank you for
Was it bad?
talking to me. No, it wasn't bad.